It took 92 minutes, but the Lions, according to Ian Rappaport, have made a signing, and it is rather significant.
Come on.
It's a player we talked about quite a bit. According to Ian Rappaport, citing a source, the Detroit Lions are signing Pittsburgh cornerback Cam Sutton to a 3-year deal worth $33 million with $21.5 million guaranteed.
All right.
Cam Sutton, the 21st ranked free agent out there, according to ESPN, coming off his best pro season, had 3 interceptions and 15 PBUs last year. He can play zone. He can play man. Opponents completed 13.2% fewer passes when throwing his direction last season per NFL Next Gen Stats. It was the best rate amongst cornerbacks with 300-plus coverage snaps. So Cam Sutton, which is a player that we had discussed, Gator, as that second tier but still very good corner, the Lions secondary just got better with the addition of Cam Sutton.
Yep. This is a guy he's a good cover guy. Look, is he going to come up and support the run and be this awesome tackler? Probably not. But I just need him to cover the receivers. That's what I want him to do. And it's what he does. And he's 28 years old. It's a 3-year deal. 20, what did you say, 21 and a half guaranteed?
Yep.
Okay. I like it. Like the sounds of it. We have discussed him. He was high on my list because I thought he was going to be less expensive. And he is for a corner. Because the other corners
that doesn't mean they're not getting a good player, and it's 100% an upgrade over what they had.
Absolutely it is. So that's a good mark. That's a good move. But I want more. Now,
his satisfaction lasted almost 45 seconds, Kang, before he's like, now I want more.
Because here's the thing, okay? We said earlier, Kang asked the question, if they sign Bobby Wagner, would that make you happy? And I said, not necessarily if it's just Bobby Wagner. I need more than that. So now they got Cam Sutton's. Okay, great. That's huge. It's a monster upgrade at corner to make this team better.
Yep.
Now get Bobby Wagner, and then I'll be happy with what they've done in free agency. And they'll bring back some other free agents at lesser prices and all that, or lower prices, and fill in some roster spots. I get that, but I need my second splash.
Well, we were hoping to get more than one starter out of free agency on the defensive side of the ball, and we talked about getting 2. They've got 1. Now, is this a player that's starting opposite a rookie corner next year? Very well could be.
I bet. I don't know. I still think Okuda's the starting corner at 1, but it shouldn't stop them from looking at another corner. Not at all. Maybe this pushes the corner instead of having the urgency to grab one with the, if you're trading back from 6 to somewhere else, and then you 6 to 12 and you take a corner. Maybe you don't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still want one at 18? If one of the big 3 is there at 18, I'd still be interested. But maybe this pushes it back to the second round.
Or Cam Sutton just stays in the nickel because he was a nickel back with the Steelers.
That's what he played there.
So you can still, if you want Gonzalez or whoever, or Joey Porter, or a guy I really love right now, Brian Branch, and he starts opposite Okuda and Sutton stays in the nickel. This is a league, it's a passing league where most teams run the nickel defense out there the majority of the time anyways.
Yeah, I don't think this stops them from drafting a corner.
Not at all.
No. Now, Sutton has versatility. We mentioned he can play in zone. He can play in man coverage. He played the nickel. He played the outside corner. I mean, this is a player that kind of fits what they've emphasized, which is versatility. And, Jamel Dean and James Bradbury are going to get the most money at the corner spot. Sutton's just a tier below. And really, really had a good year and has developed. And I feel like this is if you talk about taking Brad Holmes pre-free agency comments, if they didn't meet and they were going to be very, very conservative and bring back a lot of their own guys, this kind of signing is exactly what it feels like. They're not setting the market. They didn't go after the highest price guy. But that, indicative of a team that, hey, we just got better at a position and still have money to spend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Passer rating against when he was targeted, 69.6. That's a good number. That's according to Justin Rogers.
Versatile corner. Lions defense just got better. Just got better. And it didn't chew up a bulk of their cap space. I mean, it wasn't cheap, but
took a bite, but they got room to eat some more.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What do you think, people? 248-539-9797. Detroit Lions get Cam Sutton. And that's to a position that last year was exposed and looked terrible at times. Their pass defense just got a little bit better. Now, given what their pass rush was the second half of the season, which included John Kaminsky, I'm now really wanting to hear he's coming back. Because if they can continue to pressure people up front and got better on the back end, now they go about the business of finding the best run defender either along the defensive line or at the linebacker spot. So games like Carolina don't become the norm. Games like Carolina become the statistical outliers. But that's a really, really good signing.
I like it.
Yep.
Now go get a linebacker.
You just can't.
I'm not wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
I'm just impatient.
Incredibly impatient.
We got 97, 98 minutes into this?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's a good signing.
What have you done for me lately?
A really good signing. Is it how many? I mean, one more big free agent signing? You think that's in the cards? You think they'll make one more out-of-house big free agent signing? Not somebody that was on their roster last year?
Yes.
And your guy's Bobby Wagner at this point?
Yes.
I would be happy with if the free agency period brings the line Sutton and Wagner. I'd be happy.
Yeah, that would feel like, I mean, names we discussed prior to this quite a bit. And, yeah, that would be a really, really nice pair of signings. But you have to think that they're talking to a run-stuffing linebacker or a defensive tackle. But Wagner, I mean, that was still a guy that made a ton of plays last year for the Rams.